born with curly hair, and growing up, everyone always had something lovely to say about it. She's such a doll with those blonde curls and big blue eyes. A doll? She looks exactly like her dad. How can a girl with manly features look like a doll? She's so unlucky she doesn't look like me. Yeah, everyone thought I was adorable, except my mom. Her hair was as straight as a pencil, and mine just seemed to annoy her. Well, everything about me seemed to annoy her. She just spent her days watching TV or talking for hours to her friends, mostly ignoring me. But I didn't really mind. I had loads of imaginary friends. Thankfully, Dad was nothing like her. We were rich, and he was the owner of a local sugarcane factory. And as a kid, I used to think he must be so sweet because he made sugar. In the evening, when he'd come back home, I'd drop everything and go running into his arms, and he would always have a surprise for me in his bag. "Did you eat all your vegetables today, honey?" "Of course I did, Daddy." But Mom would find a way to ruin the moment. "Will you stop giving her sweets? Do you want her to get chubby and have all her teeth fall out?" But Dad just ignored her, and so did I. I think she was just mad that Dad loved me more than he loved her. One day, when I went with my mom to the nearby grocery store, we bumped into our neighbor and her daughter Karen, who was around my age. She was such a brat. Every time we met, she'd pull weird faces at me behind our moms' backs. But as we were leaving, she'd turn to Mom and smile at her like an angel. "Bye, Auntie. It was so nice to see you." Aw, your daughter is the sweetest, and I love her beautiful straight hair. I wish I had a daughter like her. "But Mommy, you have me, and I'm also pretty. Daddy says so." Karen is just a lovely child. Unfortunately, Karen and I were in the same school, and because she was jealous that she wasn't the prettiest girl in class, she was always trying to mess with me. Once in 5th grade, we were at a farm for a school outing, and when the teacher wasn't looking, Karen tripped me up. I went flying face forward into a pile of cow dung. "Now you look like one of the farm animals." Everyone started laughing, and the teacher helped me get cleaned up. But of course, I had to do something to get back at Karen. As the farmer was telling us about his prized pigs, I saw Karen leaning over the fence of the pigsty. I walked up to her quietly with a feather and tickled the back of her leg, and she suddenly laughed out loud and toppled over the fence, straight into the sty. "Look, everyone, there's a new piggy called Karen." Everyone roared with laughter as Karen rose furiously, covered from head to toe in mud. She glared at me and screamed, but she couldn't prove I'd done anything. A few weeks later, it was time for our school concert, and the girls in our class had to perform a dance. The teacher put Karen and I in the front row since we knew the moves better than the rest. On the night of the concert, the performance was going really well, but suddenly Karen bumped really hard into me and knocked me right off the stage. The music stopped as everyone